What is up, guys? Welcome to the big unbox where we do that small tech, and today I am back with another big unboxing for you for the iPhone 8 Plus, and we are back with the Zagg Glass Plus 360 protection to unbox, do a quick review. We'll try to do the installation on video as well. I'll throw up the link in the video description. It's definitely pricey. I got it off their website for $69.99. I think I put in like a coupon code that saved me 10%, which wasn't much when you add in tax. This is definitely steep pricing for what you're getting, but I am impressed. I'm actually encouraged by this because it comes with a screen protector, you got some back protection, and I believe it's got some bumper protection on the sides as well. So we'll check it out, guys, and see if it's worth that price of admission. I wanted to get it to you guys and see if it's worth actually your money as well. So presentation looks clean and nice and clean. You got glass plus 360, front and back and side protection like I mentioned, and it gives you more details about the actual design and what you're getting in terms of shatterproof. Presentation is premium, which you would expect from the actual provider themselves. Zagg does a good job with that. Now it does, let me get you guys an update. It does come, I think, in the iPhone 10, it comes in the iPhone 8, and then the 8 Plus, and it kind of just, the variation depends on, I think, if you want a white or glass front, and that's really going to be the black front on the face. So if you guys want a white face or a black face in terms of the front coverage, that's really going to be the only thing different in terms of the actual iPhone 8 Plus. So let's go and get to the unboxing, guys, and see if this is a hit or miss. It's going to take a lot to woo me off on this one. The price is definitely steep, but I wanted to get this to you. I'm curious to see what kind of protection you're actually going to get when they say 360 protection. You would expect I would expect a lot for that type of price, but that's just me. All right, that's pretty much it. I believe the black version has been in and out of stock for the 8 Plus. The whites, I think, still in stock, so you just kind of let us wait around. When I originally was going to purchase it, it was out of stock, so I found it online again, and I believe that now the black version is out of stock. So let's check out what you're getting here in terms of presentation. Here's your bumper. So this is actually going to be the bumper side, and it's very, slim, minimalist. It's got this rubber start feel. It's got a nice give to it. It feels like it's going to give you a little nice grip to it as well on the side. So that's really what you're going to be getting, is that side bumper protection. So this is what they're talking about when you're getting bumper protection. All right, let's see what else we get here. Let's see what that is. I think that's the back protection. So that's gonna be a little bit different. You can see the cutout in terms of the camera cutout for the back. So this is gonna be your glass protection for the back. So when you put that phone on the back, you got that glass back, you're gonna get some protection with that as well. And that was one of the gripes. I think they came out with a different version of this a few months ago, and it didn't have any type of bumper protection, so you were basically getting front and back protection but nothing with the sides. So they did come out with this bumper for this version as well. Here's the tempered glass screen protector. It's got some nice weight to it, very heavy duty. You can see, take it for what it is. Some people hate it, some people love it. It's got those heavy duty black borders on the top and bottom, and then the sides as well, but it's definitely got a nice weight to it. It's going to be full adhesive, which you would expect, especially for that price point. Gives you a little more details about the actual screen protector itself. And then you got your mandatory suspects, dust removal sticker, got your wet wipes, put those aside, and then let's see what else we get here. Probably a little bit of directions, which I'm terrible about. So let me do this, guys. I'm actually going to read the directions for once and see if I get this right the first time, and we'll try to do the installation on video. Hold tight, guys. Be right back. Guys, I read the instructions, or as good as I can possibly do it. I'm terrible about reading instructions. Sometimes I just want to get right into it, but I read for the most part how to do it. Let's start with the wet wipe. Take the wet wipe out and then do a quick wipe down on that screen. You obviously want to do the corners, any type of debris on the edges. Make sure you're getting that out as well, because this one's going to be full edge to edge protection, so you want to make sure you're getting all the dirt out of the corners on the sides as well, and wipe it down as good as you possibly can on the top and bottom. Do this in front of some type of direct lighting. It's definitely going to help you guys out just to maintain that perfect look of missing any type of debris. Because I don't know about you guys, when you're spending this type of cash for something like that, it scares me that I'm going to mess it up Get the fingerprint sensor, which you really don't need to do because it's going to obviously go around it. But might as well give it a quick wipe down while we get the alcohol prep pad out. Looks pretty decent. Try to get one more. There we go. See a little bit of smudge that I'm trying to get out. I was rocking, what was I rocking? I think I was rocking the Belkin screen protector for a while. The second version, or actually I think it was the updated version that came out at the Apple Store. It was pretty good, not too bad. A little bit short on the sides, but not too bad. Alright guys, so then what you're going to do is take a microfiber cloth and kind of just give it a onesie over, clean it up just a little bit, dry it off. Looks pretty decent. There's a few little dust particles on it. Wipe it down, wipe it down. Then what you want to do is take this mandatory dust removal sticker, give it a onesie over. This is really comes in handy for all those little dust particles that kind of just get in the way of everything, of making the installation perfect. So give it a quick onesie, maybe twice, maybe 3 times, just to get all those dust particles off the screen itself. Looks pretty good, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's roll it. So then you take the tempered glass screen protector. This is obviously going to be the first part. Avoid touching this layer. It says peel this layer first, avoid touching the adhesive, and hopefully this comes off. There you go. Pops it like that. And then what you want to do, I always just kind of find a starting point, and what I usually do is I'm going to use the fingerprint sensor or the camera area in terms of the speaker up top, and that'll kind of be my starting point where I do the alignment. So it looks pretty good. Let's see right there, and then kind of use your finger as a guiding point around the edges as well. And then again, you do want to make sure you're getting that circle line up just right around the circle for the fingerprint sensor, and then drop it like that. The adhesive should be adhering, taking into effect. You can see it right there. Let me give you guys a look at that. So the adhesive is taking effect, and it should apply throughout the entire screen without any issues. Looks like it's pretty good. There's a couple little bubbles remaining. Try to get those out before we take off the actual second layer of protection. Looks pretty decent. There's a couple little bubbles I got to get out. Right up top here. You can use your finger, you can use whatever you want. Sometimes a squeegee if you guys have a little squeegee from another company. So this is a little IQ Shield squeegee. This comes in very handy getting these little bubbles out. Looks pretty decent. There we go. Couple little bubbles, but it is full edge-to-edge protection. Give you guys a look at that. You can see it's curved. It's very much edge-to-edge protection. So you get full body protection, especially around the fingerprint sensor where it's actually even covered right there. All the way around, you can do got those black borders around the edges, and you can see you're covered everywhere pretty much on the entire speaker grill as well. So that's that. Then what we're going to do is do a quick wipe down on the back, because you're actually putting a tempered glass screen protector on the back as well. You got that beautiful glass back. I got this red. I don't know about you guys, but I think this red is probably the most gorgeous looking red that I've seen on a phone, just because it just looks so natural. It looks like just a real red. It doesn't have any orange to it. It doesn't have any type of pinkish look to it. It just looks super good. And so shout out to Apple for getting the red right on this one. Really liking it. So kind of give the wipe down on the edges as well. Looks pretty decent. Again, do a little wipe down with a microfiber cloth. Get that cleaned up before you finish the installation. So then what we're gonna do, I haven't really done these back, so I'm honestly, I'm usually doing the front, no pun, but I'm usually doing the pun, or the I'm usually doing the glass backs for just the Zaggs. I've done this a couple times for the actual installations for their 360 stuff, but for the most part we're just doing tempered glass on the front. it is obviously a nice idea to put it on the back. Now this is a little bit more, I wouldn't say it's tempered glass, it feels a little more flexible, so this is going to have a little more give to it, and it might be more durable, which you would expect for that back, because this is going to take a brunt of the impact, so you'd like to see that. So this is, let's see how we do this. Got one, so we're going to take this off. So basically you're going to see how the speaker, or you're going to see how the cutout right there, so you're basically going to line it up based upon the cutout right up top. So the camera cutout, that's going to be lined up just right. It's obviously going to be exposed right there, so you do have to worry about that. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's try to do this on camera. And then obviously you want to make sure it's lined up just right around the camera cutout, and hopefully the alignment's right as well, because this one's going to be a little bit short, I can tell you right now, around the edges. But hopefully that bumper case will come into play for the rest of it. So we'll put it like that. You can see the adhesive again adhering. And this is definitely a different material in terms of, I don't know if it's actual tempered glass. This is definitely a different material. And hopefully it's a little more durable. Obviously if you drop your phone, you don't want that glass back to shatter. So hopefully this is a little more protection as well. Okay, let's do this. Take the squeegee. Get out the rest of those bubbles. Pretty good. There's a couple more. There we go. A couple little bubbles on the side. Looking good though. There's a couple little bubbles that gotta work out. There we go. Trying not to pause the video. Just gonna roll with it. Take it off like that. Stunning. It keeps the natural look of the phone for sure. You can see the red. It's crystal clear. So that red looks still stunning. You can see where it's cut off right there on the side. So hopefully the bumper case is actually going to work its way around the sides and give you some nice protection. Alright, cool. Actually looks pretty nice, guys. I'm impressed so far. And then let's do the finishing touches. This is the actual bumper case itself. Give it one more wipe down. Make it look clean. Beautiful. Give it a onesie over on the front. Wipe it down, wipe it down. Let's check this out. I'm expecting, if you guys are rocking any other case, like the if you guys are rocking the 8 or the iPhone 10, this should be very similar, obviously. So there you go. Let me get that little bubble right there. Okay, so check this out, guys. So first things first, let's check out just the look of it. So you are getting the bumper protection on the sides. You can see where it actually gives you some nice bumper coverage, raised up a little bit, so you are getting some camera coverage as well. You can see how the back's actually raised up from the bumper part itself, so you are getting some decent, at least it's raised up enough so if you put the phone down just like that, it's not going to be on this back. But you do have this layer protection as well, so you're not exactly raw dogging it, which is nice to know. It does have some decent grip. This feels a little bit funny right here. Basically the transition between the glass part on the back and the actual bumper part, it doesn't feel as natural as probably it should be. It kind of feels a little bit flimsy, so I'm hoping that kind of tightens up once you actually start using it. It does feel a little bit flimsy, so I'm hoping it doesn't just fall off. You can see how kind of just a little bit flimsy, but overall it does feel pretty nice and adds a little bulk, which you would expect. So if you're looking for a minimalist presentation while keeping some type of, protection, this may be the way to go. Keeps the natural look of the phone for sure. That bumper goes edge to edge all the way around, so you're getting full coverage. Nicely done all the way around. You just got a little branding right there, InvisibleShield right there, nothing much. Alright, let's check out that protection up top, that lid protection. So you're not getting much lid protection, honestly. However, you are getting just a little bit of lid protection all the way around. Now the main feature is this tempered glass screen protector. It's heavy duty, and you're getting edge to edge protection with that tempered glass without any room for the screen to actually breathe, so no issues at all with drop protection. So if you are dropping this, it's definitely going to impact that screen protector, and you're hoping that screen protector is going to actually last, but this seems like a heavy duty screen protector itself. See how easy to that? It's pretty easy to get to. The alert slider, volume up and down, clicky enough. I like to see those a little bit softer, depending, especially for the material, since that gel style material. I like to see it just a little bit softer. Everything looks look at that, precise and clean for the speaker grill, very nicely done. And then obviously power button is clicking responsive. So let me put it like this. Is it worth 70 bucks? No. Is it worth maybe 30, 40 bucks? Yeah, I think this is actually a nice thing to do because you're keeping the entire look of the phone. Look at this, it looks like you're raw dogging it. Basically you're raw dogging it, but you do have some protection, so it's keeping it protected all the way around. So you are getting edge-to-edge protection while maintaining the beautiful look of the phone. So with that said, anybody that wants to spend the money on it, I would not oppose that. I think it's probably going to be a mini hit. The price is definitely steep, but it feels premium. There's a couple flaws. Like I said, it doesn't have the nicest feel to it on the sides right here, but it does actually add some protection. And let's be honest, it still looks beautiful and maintains the actual form of the phone, which you would like. So I would say it's a mini hit. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. It's definitely a nice thing to try from Zagg. They're doing something different, which I appreciate. Hit the subscribe button. We'll see you guys next time.